So in this video we're going to have a look at signing into our Google account using an Android tablet. Now the problem here is that if you've got another Google account that perhaps you use on the device already, it can have a little bit of difficulty distinguishing which account's which, and it gets a little bit fiddly trying to set up multiple accounts on the same browser. So what I would suggest is just downloading another browser for your school accounts, and if you've got multiple children, maybe the easiest way there is to have two different browsers. So for instance, on here, I normally use Chrome, but what we're looking at the moment is an Opera browser tab, and I'm going to sign in on one account, my school account here on this Opera browser tab, and then I'm going to go to Samsung Internet and try and sign in as a student account on there, and just make sure that we can have multiple accounts running independent of one another. So I've gone to google.com, I go to sign in, you get the welcome sign in page. So I'm going to try and sign in as me. Wimborne Academy Trust, of course. And if we get this wrong, like I've put a 2 in the space, it won't let us continue until we get the thing absolutely spot on, and then we should be able to carry on. Put the password in. Yeah, we save our password. So I'm logged in. There's the small T in the top right hand corner indicating that I'm logged in as me. I can go to the Waffle or the app launcher. Now the thing that's probably going to be most important for students to access on the tablet is Google Classroom. So I've clicked Classroom, and that then allows them to see their classes. Now for me, obviously I'm a teacher, so this one's set up with lots of different classes all set ready waiting for work. Another option is maybe they want to access Google document sheets or whatever on here to do a piece of work, which they can obviously launch from here. Or if we go to Google Drive, this should give us access to all of the bits and pieces that we've put on student resources. Now there is a Drive app. It doesn't work very well for us in terms of sharing student resources from the school, but I think basically, if you're trying to use the My Drive part of it, it gets really tricky. So what we'll try and do is stick to using the Google Classroom to make sure that's easier to access those resources and open the files and then submit any work if they need to. We'll add more details about how to do that later, but that was Opera. Now, if I go to Samsung Internet browser and this time try and sign in as a student, so if I sign in now and I choose the student account, Robinson Jackie, already signed in with that one, so that's going to allow me to get through. You can see her avatars up on the top right corner now, and if I go to here and now go to Google Classroom, it will take me through to her classes, and if there's any assigned work, so for instance in the Latin Success class, if there was a piece of work, it would appear in that block ready to be clicked on, opened, and then resubmitted as necessary. So that's perhaps the easiest way to get multiple accounts on your Android tablet. Using the Google app doesn't seem to work very well. So we would suggest if you've got multiple children using the same device, perhaps having a different browser for each child to then let them access this, and then they can obviously use their Google documents, Google presentations to carry out whatever work they need, or to upload a file or a photo or whatever they've been doing. Okay, so let's leave it at that. I'll carry on with a little bit more detail in a subsequent video.